How's she going there, guys? You guys from the East Coast, you probably know what that means. For the rest of you, that translates basically into, how you guys doing? Out for a ride in Labrador, Canada. KLR 650 with 374 kilometers on the odometer. Still very new. And I'm still building my confidence in the dirt. So I'm out today to test this out in a little bit of dirt. So I'm headed up to a place called Dome Mountain, which is a lookout point for the town of Goose Bay. I've been up there a few times on my old KLX 250, and I almost dumped the bike a few times, but I was pushing it. I'm not going to push it on this today. Well, we'll play it by ear. It's my first time heading up there this year, so I'm not even quite sure what the road conditions like, but it turns to gravel right around this bend here. Everything's still stock on this bike. It's already getting a little squirrely here. So I'm going to start off by taking her easy there, and might pick up the throttle a little bit later on. If you're the superstitious type, you might not think it's a good idea for me to say this, but I'm still yet to drop any bike. I've been riding since about this time last year, so my second season. Yeah, I'm a little shaky in here. Just shift my weight to the back. That's not so bad. Road's actually in pretty good shape. It's a lot better than last year. It's late May right now, or mid-May I'd say, and we had snow as recently as last week. Actually quite a bit of snow. And I have the luxury of having a closed road right now, currently open to only recreational vehicles. Whew, test out the brakes and this stuff. Maybe we should have done that first. I don't consider this off-road riding or anything like that, but still good to get a little bit of dirt time in. I have a couple rides in mind that I would consider off-road. Figured I'd test her out in this first. This is just good fun. The lookout point over there. I'm going to circle around and we'll check it out. jump off and give you a look here. Stay. It's Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Labrador, Canada. I'll head back down. Nice view. Try to watch where I'm going. So recently I've been watching a few motovlogs from moto tripping, and I gotta keep in mind that I am not moto tripping. That guy's got some serious skill. If you haven't seen him, check him out. No issues handling this KLR right now at these speeds. There's a little trail down here I like to check out. Been down there many times, but not yet this year, and not on this bike. A little bit of muck. Here we go. Good stuff. There's a little bit of practice for me. And very shortly I'm going to get out. Here's the end of this trail for me. That's good to know anyway. So as I was saying, very shortly I'm going to be doing a joint, well, I shouldn't say joint motovlog, but my wife's going to take out our four-wheeler. I'm going to talk about this after I turn this thing around. Jump off. Wow, that's great. Fantastic. Super idea. That was a nice choice when you have to choose between the snow or the mud. Come on. Here we are. And we're moving. We're moving in every direction right now. Some more snow. Whew. Well, it was all right. And it handles actually probably a little bit even more stable than the KLX, which I was hoping would be true. Heavier bike with some wider tires on it. And the KLX, you just pretty much had to be confident that the bike was going to stay upright and let it move around on you. We have a ton of that soft beach sand around here, which I haven't attempted in this bike yet. And I found the best strategy in the KLX was to just basically open up the throttle, sit back on the bike, put your weight back, and let the front move around. When I first started it, I tried fighting it, and no, there's no way you're gonna fight it. And once you loosen up, you start to enjoy yourself. Have a look down there. Some soft stuff here. Bike's staying pretty stable though. I remember rear brake. I'm actually quite impressed. This bike can handle this stuff a lot better than I expected. Little rock quarry here. Considering these are the stock tires, I don't really have much to complain about. I know there's guys switching to more off-road, more knobby tires. This thing's been doing pretty well. This gave me a little bit of concern, but it ate it right up the last time I came through. It was already too late to slow down there, so I just said, see what happens. A shotgun shell there. I do love hitting the throttle and feeling the rear end come out on me a little bit. Kind of makes you want to grunt. If you guys are the if you're the superstitious, Jesus, this just makes for some excellent scenery here. A little bit still wet from that puddle there. Oh shit.